Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? How you guys doing? What's up? So, yeah, today we will continue with the F1 2013 career mode. Last time I got a contract offer from Force India. It was a pretty big surprise. And as you can see by the title, I will take the offer. I will definitely take the offer from Force India because Force India was a really decent, really strong midfield team. Like I believe they scored one podium in 2014. Or was it two podiums? No, I think it was only one with Perez in Bahrain, I believe. Like he was fighting with Hülkenberg. I do remember seeing the highlight of that race, but so yeah, we were signed for a new team. Of course, this new contract will only come in effect next season. So for the remainder of the season, we will still drive for Caterham. We have 4 races to go, so we will just try to get through the season. And actually, let me start up the game, and then I can actually begin the weekend. There it is. Okay. Hopefully everything is going to be in order, but so far is. I'm saying that because OBS didn't update, and it happened before when they made an update and they kind of messed up my settings. But so far everything is in order. Yeah. Okay. So let me swap over to the game screen. You guys should be getting the audio and the video in a second or two. Yeah, as I said, it's going to be the Indian Grand Prix, which is going to be the last Indian Grand Prix. This was the last season for this race or for this country. I think the first one was in 2011, I believe. I think this track was New Delhi. Yeah, I think that's the name of the city, if I remember correctly, but it is going to be the last Indian Grand Prix. And of course our rival is Bottas. I selected him because I wanted to get a contract offer from Williams, which can still happen, but it's kind of a gamble because we only get the offer if we finish ahead of Bottas. Like for now, I am ahead of Bottas, but there are 4 races to go, so he might end up scoring a point, and if that happens, then it's over. So he actually doesn't need to score a point. He can just be in the midfield. So it's kind of a gamble to wait for Williams to give me an offer or not, but I will sign for Force India. Of course, the other contract was Marussia, but of course I'm not going to be taking that contract. It's kind of nice in a way because Force India is of course a Indian team. Since Force India, it was owned by a Indian person, and we will announce the signing at the Indian Grand Prix. Like, of course, this team used to be Jordan back in until 2005, and then it was sold to, I think, the Dutch. No, it became like MF1 Grand Prix or something like that for like 1.5 season, and then during 2000 for 1 season. And then for 2007, it was sold to Spiker, which is a Dutch car company. I don't know if they are still around, but yeah. So it was sold to Spiker, and then Spiker was sold to Vijay Mallya. I think that was the name of the Indian person who owned the Kingfisher. I think it was a beer, not a drink, not a energy drink or stuff like that. It was a beer. He also had a airline named after the drink, you know, Kingfisher. And yeah, since 2008 it was called Force India until 2019 when it became Racing Point after it was sold to you know, Lawrence Stroll. And then in 2021 it was renamed to Aston Martin basically, and since then it's Aston Martin. But yeah, they were pretty much always a strong midfield contender, you know, except maybe the first season because they did not score any points. They got one pole position in 2009, if I remember correctly, at the Spa Grand Prix. I think it was at Spa when Fisichella got a pole position for Force India. I think they scored points that season, and yeah, they pretty much were always a decent midfield contender. So yeah, let's sign the contract. Yeah, okay, I'm signing the correct offer. We will pleased to hear that I got off your contracts at Force India yesterday, so next year you will be driving for a new team with new challenges and goals. Yeah, it's going to be a lot different because we will be actually competing for points, you know, and hopefully podiums as well. Like as I said, Force India is a strong midfield team in 2014. And it's nice to leave Caterham behind because, well, like I do like these small teams a lot. I miss these kind of hopeless backmarkers, you know, but it's nice to get out of the team and actually compete for points and hopefully podiums. But yeah, let's go to the weekend. And yeah, Bandit to leave Caterham at the end of the year, yeah. Like I was kind of concerned that we will not get a contract offer from any decent team, you know, other than Marussia. But thankfully, Force India saved us. And we don't have to wait until we beat Bottas and risk, you know, not getting the Williams seat. Okay, I guess, is it going to... Okay, no rain. I don't think it rained in any of the Indian Grand Prix. Of course, we are at the cautious bet. I did not choose it, the game chooses it. And we will have one more upgrade. I think at the last race of the season, or Abu Dhabi or something like that. We will have one more upgrade for the car. But we don't need to take part of the practice session because, well, we don't have to do any R&D. So let me just retire from session. Yes, please. Yeah, Bottas P13. Oh, Leclerc. I mean, Leclerc. I saw Charles and I said, you know, Leclerc, but it's Charles Pic. He is decently ahead of the Marussia cars. Ahead of, you know, Max Chilton and Jules Bianchi. Or Jules Bianchi. I don't know the exact number or the exact pronunciation. And I forgot to look at the championship, but it's very close between Hamilton and Vettel. Is like 19 points, if I remember correctly. Or something like that. Like it's still up to, you know, there's still 4 races to go, so. But yeah, as usual, I will wait until the last, I don't know, 8 minutes maybe to go out on the track. And in a way, I don't speed up time because that will mess with the lap times of the AI. Like that was an issue in these earlier F1 games, you know, in F1 2011, 2012, 13, is that if you speed up time, the AI will post either really quick lap times or really slow lap times. So of course I don't do that because it's going to fuck up everything. But Bianchi and Chilton left. They are the first ones who will post the lap time this session. Of course they are back markers, so it doesn't matter that much. Someone else is also leaving, seems like, or I can hear the engine starting up. Someone on the left, which was Vettel, who is, well, no, it was actually Bottas, my bad. It was Bottas, my rival. Someone else is leaving too. And I think my teammate as well. No. I was kind of hearing the noise of, you know, the tires being put on the car. But yeah, it's Di Resta, Bottas, Bianchi and Chilton on outside on the track. The first two cars, Bianchi and Chilton, begin their flying laps already. They won't be held up by anyone, like they are doing the hairpin right now, going on the long straight. Those two cars are them. Like in these games I cannot switch to other, you know, cars or onboard footage from other cars, you know, or anything like that, unfortunately. I think that has to do with the with how the game loads the map or something like that, or how the game loads the track. I think you have to be like, I don't know how it works, but it has to do with the loading of the map. That's why you cannot switch to other cars, unfortunately. It would be amazing, you know, if I could actually do that and look at other drivers as they are doing their laps. But if I remember correctly, the game only loads in things that you can actually see, or the player can actually see. And Bianchi and Chilton are coming around. Chilton beat Bianchi. 1:32:40 is the lap time, and Bianchi less than a tenth away. More drivers are leaving the pits and beginning their first flying lap. Okay, Bottas is going to be the next one. He says the fastest second sector, but he might be beaten by Di Resta, because Di Resta has the fastest first sector. Yeah, Di Resta is indeed quicker, which is not too surprising. Bottas is in first for now, almost 2 seconds quicker than Chilton. And yet Di Resta beats Bottas by almost 5/10. And who is going to be the next one? Maybe Vergne or Ricciardo? We will see. Maldonado. I mean, so far he has been pretty decent this season. I mean, Maldonado, he scored points for the team. Bottas did not score anything, but, you know, at this point, this was Bottas's first season in Formula 1. Meanwhile, Maldonado has been in Formula 1 for 2 years before this season, because he made his debut in 2011 with Williams. But yeah, the order is now Di Resto, Vergne, Maldonado, Sutil, Bottas, Ricciardo, Chilton, Bianchi, and Pick. Okay, my teammate did a kind of a slow lap. I don't know if he was held up or something, because during the practice session he was ahead of the two Marussias. So it would be nice if both of us managed to out-qualify the Marussia cars. Grosjean in the lead, ahead of Hülkenberg. Hülkenberg is also having an amazing season. He had one podium at the season opener in Australia. He finished 3rd, I think. But it's been a long time since I started this series. But I think he finished either 2nd or 3rd. He scored most of the Sauber points. Gutierrez also scored points recently, but I don't know how much. I don't remember. Raikkonen, P4. Alonso, P1. Actually, Rosberg, P1. By over half a second. Vettel, only P6. I guess they were held up because a lot of cars were out on the track. So Hamilton fastest first sector. But Perez, Massa, Webber are also out on their timed lap. Hamilton P2. He was very slow in the second sector, so I suppose he was held up. Or suspect that he was held up. Webber, P2. But yeah, the championship is between Hamilton and Vettel. Vettel had some really bad qualifyings in the past few races. Like, I guess it was maybe like a game issue or something when the AI didn't leave for a time lap for some reason, or did one lap out around the track and then just never left the pits again. So that was kind of a strange thing, but I guess it's kind of realistic in a way, you know, like maybe we can say that his car was, you know, there was some car issues. Button is only P18. He has to improve. He most likely will, but, you know, it's a very bad lap time. And he should improve. Hülkenberg down to P8 now. Just over a second away from Rosberg's time. Alonso improved. Less than a tenth from Rosberg. Massa P6, he also improved. He was like P14 before, I think. Yeah. Okay, Button is not on the track. Vettel also needs to improve. I mean, although that lap time I think will be enough to get through to the second part of qualifying. Like 1:27.826, I think that's going to be enough. Because when you look at the lap times of, you know, Sutil, Bottas, Gutierrez, Ricciardo, Button. But I guess Button will improve, like, he will most likely improve on that. Because we will not make it into the second part of qualifying. We did have chances, but I messed it up. I think I had 2 separate chances to actually make it into the second part, but I messed up the laps, unfortunately, by crashing. But my teammate did make it into Q2 one time during this season. Okay, Ricardo and Button are out, so they will most likely improve unless they get held up. Like, I think Button was held up during his flying lap because, well, he's very slow. That lap time is very bad. 1:29.379. It was a very bad lap time. Yeah, my teammate is also most likely will be behind the Marussia cars. Rosberg is still in the lead, ahead of Alonso, Webber, Hamilton, Raikkonen, Massa, Perez, Grosjean, Hülkenberg and Vettel. Vettel also left the pits, but I think that lap time would have been enough to proceed or progress to the second part. Like, around this time in Formula 1, the gaps between the cars were pretty big, you know, or the performance differences between the cars were really big. Especially when you compare, you know, like the Red Bull to the Caterhams or the Marussia cars. Like, they were usually 4 or 5 seconds slower than the fastest lap in qualifying. So it was a very different time in Formula 1. Although the gaps are also pretty big today when you compare it to, like, you know, Cadillac and Mercedes, for an example. There is a big difference in terms of the pace of the car, you know. But that's, you know, that's kind of understandable because it's the first season for Cadillac, so. Wheel Button actually make it. I mean, he has a decent first sector, 41 seconds. And yeah, he's a lot quicker than Ricardo in the second sector as well. So unless he gets held up in the last sector, he is good. Yep, he jumps up to third place. That was a very good lap. Just over a tenth away from Rosberg's lap time. Although he will most likely improve on that, you know. A lot of cars are out on the track, holy shit. 18 cars on the track. Double check the... yeah, okay. Let's leave. Drive out. And of course I will go for 2 flying laps. Just wanted to wait until the track improves a bit, you know, to give us a better chance. Yep. I need to get used to the handling a bit. Because, you know, this car is very understeery. Okay, the McLaren is on a flying lap. That's Perez. That's one of the Marussia cars. Okay, so this Red Bull car is also a flying lap. He's cutting across me for some reason. I mean, he's on a slow down lap or a cool down lap. I hope that he will. Although, you know, it's alright if he doesn't pit, because he's going to be a lot quicker than me. So he will just, you know, pull a distance between me and him. But this guy behind is on a fast lap. It's a Ferrari. Massa. Oh, he was held up by the Red Bull of Webber. Went really wide, unfortunately. That was not a good exit. But as I said, I need to get back into the rhythm for the handling of this car, because it's really fucking shitty. Yeah, the understeer. Okay, the guy behind us is on a cooldown lap. Oh, god damn it, yeah. Ooh. Not a good lap so far. It's not terrible, but it is terrible, yeah. Shouldn't have said anything. Not exactly my favorite track, to say the least. I think it was Vettel who won at this race. In 2013. And he won the championship as well at this round. Yeah, we have to wait. We have to do another lap. Yeah, last place. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, that was a really bad turn one. Actually, I think Vettel won every Indian Grand Prix between, 2011 and 2013. Okay, this is a lot better than what it was for now, but I messed things up here. Oh, okay, for a second I was like going to get a penalty. It was not very good. Okay. So at least we beat our teammate. Yeah. That's the best I can do. At least Charles Pic was beaten. For now. I don't know if he's on the track or not. I hope that he isn't. Hope that he won't improve. But yeah, we will start behind the two Marussia cars. I mean, I would have run out of fuel by the end of the lap, so there was no reason to push. Okay, someone is coming up behind. The Red Bull, I think. Yeah. Webber. I mean, not a decent, not a great qualifying, because we usually manage to qualify ahead of both Marussia cars and my teammate. I usually start at P19, but yeah, unfortunate. I just don't have the pace, at least on the qualifying, you know. Most likely going to get better in the race, but we will see. Yo, what's up, Kino? How you doing? Good to see you. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. I mean, I wasn't that far from Bianchi and Chilton, but yeah, they got us. They out-qualified my teammate and me as well. So yeah, Ricardo doesn't make it. Bottas is the other one who doesn't make it into the second part. And then, of course, you know, the two Marussia cars and the two Caterhams. We will start 21st. Ahead of my teammate, at least. That's good that I managed to out-qualify him. Oh, you found someone liking Lance Stroll. Yeah, like, I guess every driver has like a, you know, like every driver who ever drove in Formula 1 has like a fan base. To an extent, you know. Like some of them are very popular, like Ricardo used to be very popular, you know, because he was funny and stuff like that, he was goofy. So he was always a popular driver. And others are not that popular. Like Stroll, for an example. But maybe Latifi was also not a popular driver. He was also a Canadian race car driver who drove in Formula 1 between 2020 and 2022. Oh, you got to go. See you later, man. See you later. Okay, so let's look at the strategy a bit. Option. I mean, option, prime, option. Yeah. I think this is fine. But of course I can change it on the fly. We will see how the race develops. So let's see the starting grid. So Vettel out-qualifies Hamilton. That can be very important. Because Vettel is behind Hamilton in the championship and they are fighting for the title. So that's good that, you know, Vettel managed to out-qualify Hamilton. And then we have Raikkonen on P3. Rosberg P4, Alonso P5, Webber, Grosjean, Massa, Perez and Button are the top 10. And then we have Hülkenberg, Sutil, Maldonado, Gutierrez, Vergne, Di Resto, Ricardo, Bottas, Chilton, Bianchi, me and my teammate. Oh, I think the difference between Vettel and Hamilton is like maybe 17, 18 or 19 points. Something like that. Like it's still kind of close. With, you know, 4 rounds to go. Very good qualifying from Raikkonen. Go to track. Yeah, let's start the race. I mean, if Vettel has a best start, then Hamilton can get him into turn 1. I will of course have a very best start. That's just how it is. With the mods installed. I will try to cross to block off my teammate. Oh, kind of being blocked in. We can get Bottas. Okay, went to the inside. There was some contact with Bottas, but oh, someone removed the bollard. Oh, there is 3 wide with one of the Saubers. Can't see who the other drivers are. It's Gutierrez and 2 other cars in front. Ricardo and Vergne. It was the 2 Saubers. Oh, this is not good. Oh. We can just go... Oh, that was very wide. Oh, I made the contact with Gutierrez. Okay, it doesn't look like that. Okay. I did not get penalized for that. Thankfully. But yeah, Gutierrez is last because of me. Excuse me. But I'm up to P15, that's really good. And we got Bianchi and Hilton behind us. They're most likely going to be quicker than us on the first stint. Because that's my... that's sometimes the case in the game, you know, like the AI is very quick until like the last 20 laps or something. Sometimes, not always, but... Are they on the... What kind of set do they have on? Okay, they are also on options. Everyone... Yeah, everyone is on the option tires. Yeah. Wait, is that... Alonso is P21. Holy shit, he started from 5th place. He's down to... Brr. Brr. Such an unlucky season for him. Like, he could have won at least like 2 races this season. Or 3. Yeah, of course I cannot keep up with Ricardo, who's going to be driving for Red Bull next year, of course. He drove for Red Bull Racing between 2014 and 2018, and then left for Renault for 2 seasons. And then he joined McLaren and stuff. I think he ended up winning one race for McLaren. I think that was Monza, if I remember correctly. So it seems like I can put a distance, put a gap between me and Bianchi. But they are not that quick on the race pace, thankfully. That's the fastest lap. But it does seem like that for now, he's, you know, quicker than everyone else. And if he stays this way, then he might actually win this. You know, like he builds up a nice gap on the first stint and then try to manage it. But, you know, a lot of things can happen. Maybe we can get a safety car. Oh, Alonso up to P16. He has a damaged front wing. I think for this lap I will be safe from him, but next lap I will definitely be under attack. And you know, there is just no point in trying to fight him, because he's so much quicker. I just want to do my own race, you know, focus on the tires and shit. But surprisingly, I'm not dropping back from Ricardo and that Williams car that much. Okay, Alonso had DRS. So even before this lap, Alonso fastest lap. Yeah, he's very quick, but he will not win this race because he was, well, he lost out so much, so many positions. Yeah, look at that speed. There was no point in trying to fight him. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Like, he was just so much faster on the straight. Like, the aero package of that Ferrari is a lot better than, you know, the Caterham. Oh, that was a bit early when it comes to the turning. Need to be careful with that. Who is behind? Oh, Bianchi is ahead of Bottas. So ahead of us we have Alonso, one of the Toro Rossos, and Maldonado. And Alonso is overtaking Ricardo. Yep, he made the move. I mean, the Toro Rosso also has the Ferrari engine. They used the Ferrari engine between 2008 and 2013. And then swapped to the Renault engine in 2014, which was a mistake, I guess, you know. Because the Renault engine wasn't very good in the early years of the V6 hybrid era. And they actually, I think in 2016, Toro Rosso used a 1-year-old Ferrari engine. Because they were doing, you know, they wanted to get rid of the Renault engine because it was very bad. Not as bad as the Honda engine, so, you know. Then they used the Ferrari engine in 2017 as well. and then they swapped to the Honda engine from 2018 onwards. But yeah, now I'm falling behind, unfortunately. As you know, my tires are starting to degrade, unfortunately, but yeah. Lap 13 for the pit stop. Bianchi is still ahead of Bottas. I guess Bottas doesn't have the straight line speed to pull off the move. I mean, he should, to be honest, because Bianchi's car has the Cosworth engine. But, you know, for now he's holding up Bottas. I think once Bottas gets ahead of him, he will catch up to me. That was a bit too quick into that corner. Of course, the car is very heavy since we are at the start of the race, so it's even worse, you know, than what it was before. Vettel is still ahead. He's outside the DRS zone of whoever is running on second place. Okay, so far so good. We are doing a decent race. P16. Yeah, Bianchi is still holding up Bottas. He just doesn't have the straight line speed to overtake Bianchi. And yeah, we are nicely putting a distance between ourselves and Bianchi. One second a lap, okay. Yeah, that was a bit too late on the brakes. It's nice to have this long straight, because I can drink. And look at chat. Ooh, was very wide. We cut the corner, but no warning. Good to know. Yeah, that wasn't a very good lap, unfortunately. But to be honest, the tires are starting to wear out, so, you know. I have to pit on lap 13. Of course I can extend it, but I don't really see the point. But maybe I should extend it by 1 lap. Because I don't want to be held up by the cars behind me in the pit lane. Because that might happen. So I can extend by 1 lap just to, you know, avoid the traffic in the pit. So far so good. Like after the pit stop, I think I will have a look at the race director just to see what's up. But Vettel is still leading. For now, it looks like that he might actually dominate this win or this race. And close on Hamilton on the championship. Oh, that was not good. Went on the big curb. It's not an easy track, like that. There is so many bumps, you know. There's a lot of bumps. So in real life, it must have been very difficult to drive on this track because it's very uneven. Yeah, I would have to pit this lap. I think I will because my tires are starting to go away really badly. Let me look at the race director now. Yeah, it is. Oh, actually, it's a Red Bull 1-2. That's perfect. Vettel first, Webber second. That's perfect for Red Bull. Because Hamilton is outside the points. He's P11. So if Hamilton finishes outside the points, then Vettel will be in the lead of the championship. Grosjean is up to 3rd place. Rosberg. P4 Massa, Raikkonen, Button, Perez, Hülkenberg, Alonso. Alonso is already back inside the points. Insane. Like he has so much pace in this race, but he got unlucky again. But yeah, that's very surprising. Hamilton started in 2nd place and now he's P11. It doesn't look good. Because Vettel is leading. Yeah, but Vettel isn't my... Okay, I mean, at least we got some info about other drivers. You know, what kind of tires they are putting on. But Vettel is kind of a weird pick because he's the race leader, you know, he's not my competitor. I think I will also put on the options again. Yeah, options. Oh, we went a bit too wide. And then we can push. Okay, Bottas stays out. That's going to, I guess, help him a bit maybe. Come on, go, go, go. No, this is what I was afraid of. God damn it. I was held up, lost some seconds. This is what I was afraid of, you know. That I would get held up by the cars behind. But yeah, let's put on rich mix since I can. That's annoying. I think we might actually lose the position to Bottas because of this. Like, I lost, what, 2 or 3 seconds on that pit stop because of that. But at least the new tires feel so much better. Like, I can actually, you know, accelerate during the corners. I don't have to back out. Or just tap the gas, like before. Okay, we got Bottas, but he will jump Bianchi. Yeah. Unless Bianchi goes around the outside. No, he couldn't. Okay. But Bianchi will have DRS, so... Yeah. Okay, so Bottas is on the primes. He's doing a longer stint. So Bianchi can actually attack with the DRS. He so far seems to have decent straight line speed, but he couldn't pull off the move, unfortunately. It's unfortunate because now Bottas is not being held up by anyone. Like, for now, I think I might be quicker than him. Because, well, he's on the prime tires. Mm-hmm. Vettel is still in the lead. I mean, Bianchi is kind of keeping up with Bottas, but I guess Bianchi is also on the option tires like me. So eventually that will fade away. Yeah. It's further and further away. Webber, fastest lap. Well, that's not good for Red Bull. In a way. Because they need Vettel to win this race. In order to gain as much points as he can. But that's kind of awkward, you know, if Webber steals the win from Vettel. Yeah, we are putting a distance between Bottas and myself, which is good. Is exactly what we want. And then we will see if the overcut will work for Bottas or not. Because he's going longer than me. Yeah, Bianchi fell behind completely. Cannot keep up with Bottas. Bottas is kind of having a pretty mediocre season, to be honest. Like, the car is bad, that Williams car was really bad, but, you know. No. Yeah, I'm using the... Actually, I have to turn down the engine. Unfortunately. Like, you use up the excess fuel so much, or so quickly. Crazy. Ooh. Okay. For a second, I believe that we will crash, but... Oh, come on. Okay. I almost had a crash at the Japanese Grand Prix. I went a bit too wide and ended up spinning on the curb. I forgot the number of the corner. There is a retirement. Someone retired. Rosberg retired. Whoa, that's a really bad race for Mercedes. Hamilton was outside the points. Maybe he still is. Rosberg was running P4 or P5 and now he's out of the race. It's a really bad race for Mercedes so far. But a pretty good chance for Red Bull, you know. Like, I think it might be Mercedes who leads the Constructors' Championship, so if, you know, Vettel wins and Webber finishes second, it's going to be good for Red Bull, not just in the Drivers' Championship, but in the Constructors' Championship as well. It's a lot of points. Lot of points. Okay, we made it, but I keep braking a bit too late into that corner. Is that Ricardo and Maldonado up ahead? I'm closing on them, that's for sure, but yeah, it is indeed Ricardo, I think, and Maldonado. Like previously the gap was like 8 something seconds, like 8.5, now it's 6, which is good, you know, like we are fast. Webber fastest lap. I guess maybe he's close enough to Vettel to use the DRS? Maybe. either way, he's doing really quick laps, and sooner or later I will be lapped as well, like maybe in like 5 laps. Maybe like lap 25, 26. But you know, what matters is that I'm putting distance between me and Bottas. 14 seconds. And the tires are still alright, you know, like they are not as good as they used to be, but I'm still increasing the distance. Are these the leaders? Maybe. Ricciardo overtakes Maldonado in front. Yep. Ricciardo made it. Yeah, I think this is going to be the Red Bull of Vettel and Webber. So my estimate was kind of correct, that I would be lapped around lap 26 or lap 25, you know. I don't think I can delay the lapping until I can pit. Because there is a significant difference between the pace of the Caterham and the pace of the Red Bull car. But yeah, I think next lap he's going to lap me. I mean, it would be great if he overtook me on the big straight, you know, so I wouldn't have to lift to let him by. So Webber did that really good lap without using the DRS, I think. Yeah, he's not in DRS range. Yeah, I know. Blue flags. I will not let him through here, because he's going to get DRS. I mean, he will get DRS on this straight. So he was really close. So he will just simply overtake me. And I don't have to lift, thankfully. He also went a bit wide. Weber is going to be a bit more complicated. Yeah, I had to lift. I couldn't delay it until the long straight, I mean the main straight, unfortunately. Might get DRS from him though. Yep. There was the distance between me and I can't see it anymore because Ricardo pitted. Yeah, I know. It's going to be a lot quicker than me. Let me pull down my blinds. Okay, back. I am back. Let's see the race director. Of course, we did see that Vettel and Webber are, leading the race. Grosjean is still third and Alonso up to P4. Like, he's very far from Vettel, and Webber, of course, but I think he has a chance to be on the podium. And Massa is also P5, so the Ferraris seem to be doing well on this track, at least during the race. Raikkonen P6, Hamilton managed to climb up to P7 ahead of the two McLarens, Perez and Button, and then Hülkenberg is the last. I mean the top 10, Sutil, Vergne, Maldonado, me, Ricardo, Bottas, Di Resta, Gutierrez, Pick, Bianchi, Chilton, and of course Rosberg retired already. Not a good weekend for Mercedes so far. That was too careful. I was too careful. Yep. I mean, I could delay the pit stop a bit, but I unfortunately cannot see the gap to what I can now. What is closing in? Like, of course he's quicker right now because of, my tires are gone. And he's on the primes. So he's going to be quicker for a bit. And he closed in. Like, the gap was 15 seconds or something like that. We got Grosjean. Is it Grosjean? Yeah, it is. Yeah. I know. Prime tires, please. Okay. Grosjean also pitted. No one else is in the pits. Hopefully he won't... Okay, he won't block me or anything. Yeah, Bottas is ahead, but... I mean, he might win with strategy, to be honest. Over me, because he's going to put on the option tires for the last stint, I believe. It's Hülkenberg, maybe. No, it's Gutierrez, okay. That's why there was no blue flags, because it's Gutierrez. And we are racing for position. He's also having a bad race, but it's kind of thanks to me because, well, I kind of accidentally spun him. I didn't mean to, but you know, he spun, and now he's right behind me again. Vettel, fastest lap. Yeah, I think Red Bull will just run away with this race win. Doesn't seem like that anyone else can challenge them. Other than maybe Alonso, but Alonso lost so much time. Like he dropped back to 21st place from 5th. And they also had to change his nose cone because his front wing was damaged. This part of the track is not exactly my favorite, to say the least. Six seconds to Bottas, yeah. He had to let through a lot of cars, you know. Like cars that were lapping him, so he lost a lot of fucking time. So we still have a chance, but it's going to be difficult. Because he has to make the move on the track. He won't win with just this strategy. He has to overtake me on the track in order to be ahead of me. Alonso, yeah. Alonso 1:27.9. Yeah, he's very quick, but I don't think he can catch the Red Bulls. Like, I think he can catch Grosjean and be on the podium, but I don't think he can fight the two Red Bulls. Like, he is actually so unlucky this season, like, bro. He lost like 2 or 3 race wins. He retired from the first 2 races, I think. Because of engine issues or mechanical issues. And on this weekend he could be winning, but he lost so much time at the start of the race that, you know, he cannot make it back up, no matter how quick he is. Yeah, so far I'm managing to keep Gutierrez behind. By the time he catches up to me, it's the end of the straight, so cannot really make a move. Gap to Bottas is now 5 seconds. 5.1, sorry. Yeah, that is indeed Bottas ahead, so we are nicely closing in. Oh. Going to be close. Szia Ákos! Hát semmi, csak tolom az indiai nagydíjat. 16. helyen vagyok most, jelenleg. Yeah, we are closing to Bottas really nicely. 3.8. That was not good. Yeah, this sector was not good. Yeah, okay, Gutierrez is pitting. Yeah, he's going to be quick. Got the option tires. Is that the Resta? No. It's going to be someone who laps me. I need to get a move on to delay it until the long straight if I can. Okay. I mean, it's still alright. It's Alonso, yeah. It's indeed Alonso. I mean, he's on the option tires. Bottas is pitting. And yeah, I didn't get DRS. Alonso was ahead. Yeah, Bottas is going to be on the options. Was I close enough? I don't think so. Yeah. Was not close enough for the DRS detection, unfortunately, but alright. And I guess that's the rest of behind. Running P16. Also having kind of a bad race. Like they're usually, you know, in a better position. Yeah, he's closing in. I mean, the fourth cylinder is a lot better, you know. So maybe he's on the options as well. Just like Bottas. Yeah. 5.4. He's closing in so quickly. Bottas is also going to be closing in really quickly. Yo, what's up, DD on board? How you doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Ooh, that was... yeah. Turned in too early. Almost hit the bollard. Come on. .1 to the rest. Yeah, I'm also doing well. Also good. Just trying to, you know, not to finish last in the Caterham. So far I'm having a decent race. But I'm getting hunted down by Di Resta. Do I have any advice for recording F1 content on YouTube? Like, I mean, what kind of advice? Like, you know, what programs to use, or what kind of advice do you want? Because, like, I'm personally using OBS, you know. That's a great program. I used it for, you know, when I used to make videos. But nowadays I just use it for streaming. But it's good. You can really customize the settings of the stream a lot. Like if you want to make like nice thumbnails, maybe you can use Canva for an example. That's a free to use site. Like with a C, like Canva, that's the name of the site. You can nicely edit up your thumbnail there. They have a lot of different, you know, like what do you call it, like themes and shit like that. Yeah, being overtaken by the Resta. He's also on the prime tires, just like me. But of course, he's in a lot better car. But yeah, like I would recommend using OBS for recording, you know, and I would also recommend Canva for editing thumbnails, you know. Oh, my teammate is out of the race with a big brake failure, it seems like. Yep, that's a shame. Yeah. So we got our second retirement of the race. Unfortunately, my teammate. It's one of the Mercedes cars behind, I think. Yeah. It's going to be Hamilton P5. Huh? Okay, he has DRS, he should overtake me easily. Let me look at the race director in a second. Oh, that's a good program, DaVinci Resolve. I also use that for editing. It's a really good program. Like for advice, I mean, you can like what game are you planning on playing? Like older titles like F1 F1 2013 or 2012, 2011, you know? Because like you can make maybe like a bit of a fantasy series as well, you know? Like you, I don't know, you pick a legendary driver, you try to make him champion again or something, you know? No, I don't have Discord. Or wait, do you mean Discord server? Because I don't have a Discord server, but I do have Discord. I do not have a server, if that's what you're asking. I do have a Discord, how do you, like account, I guess that's how you say it. Oh, you are on Linux. F1 25, 2014, or 2013. BeamNG and Assetto Corsa. I mean, I guess maybe you can go for like some modded series, you know? Oh, you meant Discord server? No, I don't have a Discord server. I just have, you know, like a Discord account, and that's it. But yeah, maybe you can make it like a fantasy championship. You know, like for an example, I started a kind of a fantasy career as Kimi Raikkonen because in 2009, you know, Kimi was fired from Ferrari, even though he had one more year at Ferrari. His contract would have lasted until the end of 2010, you know, and I made a fantasy career on F1 2010 while I'm playing as, you know, Kimi Raikkonen at the Ferrari, you know, to kind of see if I can win the championship. But I only did that for one race though, because the game is just so bad, you know, F1 2010 is just so bad. It's a very shitty game in a lot of aspects, you know, like the AI always has qualifying levels of fuel. Meanwhile, your car is, you know, you have like, let's say 50 laps of fuel. Meanwhile, the AI has 10 laps of fuel or 5. I mean, yeah, you can maybe make videos like that, you know, like modifying F125, because those get a lot of views, you know. Like try to see what gets a lot of views, and maybe you can try to like re-emulate that, you know, or maybe you put your own idea there, you know. Like I don't know, maybe you start a career with Uber and see if you can win the championship in 2025 or something. Because F1 content is always going to be popular. Like it's a great thing, you know. But you can also like I don't know make like a modded career for F125. Although I don't know if the mods work for you know Linux. I don't know. That might be a problem. Or maybe you can make like a Assetto Corsa career with any modded championship, you know. But yeah, you did pick a great editor uh, program because that's a very powerful, and it's kind of surprising that you know it's free. Like you can do so much with it. It's crazy how good DaVinci Resolve is. But I personally don't know about Photoshop. You know, like I don't use it. I just use Canva to make a thumbnail. For my streams, you know. Like I recently started a new career on F1 Manager 24, you know. I installed one of the mods. It's the Nissan F1 team mod. And I'm trying to, you know, bring Nissan up to the front. Maybe you can make a series like that where you are, I don't know, you make Porsche or something, you know, in F1 Manager, because it's actually on sale on Steam for like €3 or $3, you know. Oh, there is a lot of retirements. What the hell happened? Oh, you get stressed. Oh, yeah. That's how it is, you know. Like when I also remember that when I started out, that was the same with me. Like I was so anxious and stressed, you know, when I was recording with my voice and everything. But you know, like you will get used to it. It's just how it is. But that was the same. I think for almost everyone, I guess you can say that, you know, that every time you like start something new, you are going to be anxious about it, right? Like you start a YouTube channel and you get anxious because you are recording, you know. But eventually it will go away. Oh, it doesn't have MP4 support, bruh. That's bad. Because you can't use the H265 format, right? Because that can lower the size of the, you know, rendered footage so much. But yeah, what the hell happened? Alonso retired, bruh. He was going, he was charging ahead for a podium finish. And he retired for some reason. I don't know why. If it's a mechanical failure or something. Bianchi retired. So it's possible that Alonso and Bianchi collided. Yeah. That's very possible that they ended up colliding as Alonso was lapping Bianchi. They ended up colliding and then Alonso retires again. But yeah, I can relate to that, you know, that kind of voice crack stuff. Like I also used to have this like, I don't know, this weird feeling in your stomach, you know, when you are very anxious and stressful while I was recording. Like it was very strange because I was very anxious about, you know, the whole thing because that was like the very early start of the channel, you know. But as you know, record videos, you get more confident and stuff like that about, okay, I'm going to do this and this and this and this. So, you know, you basically you realize that you don't have to do, or you don't have to worry too much, you know. But after all, you are playing a game, you know, you are, hopefully you are playing a game that you enjoy, you know. Yeah, like I can understand, you know, the stress stuff. But, you know, it's, as I said, it's going to go away eventually. You just simply need to get used to it, you know. Just remember that you're playing a game that you enjoy, you know. That's very important for you to play a game that you actually want to play, a game that you actually enjoy, you know. Igen, majd lesz folytatása a Nissan csapatnak. But yeah, as I said, that you know, you just need to get used to it. Like it was the same for me. Like years ago, I started in 2023. I think that was the first year when I uploaded my first video. Like I didn't even have like a idea as to what I'm going to be doing. You know, like I just uploaded random stuff. Like a game that I wanted to play. But from the technical side, I don't know much about, you know, the Linux stuff. But that's really bad if it doesn't support, you know, MP4. It's very unfortunate. Because that's like, I also use that if I render a video. And also, you know, you can like make short videos for the shorts page, because YouTube is really pushing that hard. Like they are pushing this short form content, like just like TikTok, you know. Maybe you can also make like a TikTok account, you know, and try to upload videos there from your streams. Like sometimes I do that. A lot of other people do that, you know, like you can see a lot of different clips on TikTok from different streamers all the time. And you know, it's like, how do I say it? Like sometimes I guess it's better if you stick to like one specific theme for what your channel is about. Like if you only play racing games and shit like that. Like I personally used to do that. I only played, you know, racing games. And it wasn't even like a career, it was just a, you know, 100% race. But, you know, I want to play other games. I decided to stream and do some other playthroughs, you know. But sometimes you can, you know, just pick one specific type of game, like maybe strategy games or racing games, and stick to that. you know, there is a lot of people who do that kind of stuff who they don't play anything else other than Formula 1 games or racing games, you know, and they just brand their channel as like a F1 channel. Or, you know, people who only play strategy games or I don't know, like tactical games or RPGs, you know. But you know, since F1 25 is still kind of new, you know, it's going to be popular. Considering that they are not making a new F1 game this year, they are just making a DLC for it, for F1 25, I mean. Which is kind of, I guess, strange because they EA did the same with WRC. Like they made a WRC game in 2023, and then they just made a DLC for it in 24, and then they lost the license to WRC, so it's very possible that the same thing will happen. That EA is going to lose the license to F1 next year. But yeah, I just recommended the shorts type of content because YouTube is really pushing it, or have been pushing it for the past few years, you know, because of how successful it is on TikTok. And you know, you can get a lot more views on your short video. Like very often when I upload one, it gets like, I don't know, 1,000, 1,500. But if I uploaded the same video as like a normal video, then it will get like a lot less, you know, get like a lot less. That's just how it is. Because actually there is a some sort of a application that fixes YouTube in that kind of sense. Like it removes the shorts content to an extent, you know. Because often when you search for something on YouTube, it's going to show up the shorts type of content first. Oh, you do crash recreation. Yeah, that's also a great idea, you know. Like as I said, I did these 100% races on F1 2014, you know, like I picked a driver with the F1 2004 mod, you know, and I just did 100% race and that was it, you know. But that got a bit boring after a while, so I tried other stuff. I do other stuff. Like some time ago, there used to be this AI assistant in like the YouTube Studio part, you know, where it would like try to read the algorithm, and it would like tell you what's the recommendation for your channel. And very often it was telling me that the most views would get, I mean the videos that would get the most views if I uploaded it would be tutorials, you know, how to do this, how to do that. But to be honest, I don't know how the algorithm works. Because there was a few occasions when I uploaded a shorts video and it got like 32 views. But sometimes I upload one and it gets like 1,000, 1,500, you know, like it just, I don't know, it's not consistent. I don't know how the whole YouTube system works, but it's kind of strange. Yeah, like I don't know, is Linux good? Like, do you like it, or do you have it because you have no other choice? Because that's a very big restriction, I guess. You know, that you can't really render your videos in MP4. Try cleaning P6 button. Button is 7th, he's hunting him down. But DRS, nice. And there is also this like built-in recording programs into like the graphics cards, you know. Like I have an AMD graphics card and I also have something, but I don't use it because I just use OBS. This can be customized a lot more than the one that is already built into the game. I mean, into the graphics card. Gutierrez is right behind me. I don't think my tires can last to the end. Yeah, I have to pit. Not this lap, but next lap. Like, I don't know, what's the most popular racing game today? It has to be like F1 25 or Le Mans Ultimate or something like that. Oh yeah, he might overtake me, yeah. Oh yeah, that's true, Windows does have a lot of this background shit going on. Oh, I didn't know that. There is some compatibility issues with the EA games and the Linux system. Yeah, like I have to pit this lap. Put on the option tires for the last stint. Unfortunately, Gutierrez is on the options, so of course he's a lot quicker. Bottas is also on the options. Oh, it was a bit of a corner cut, but you know. And maybe for an advice, I would like recommend a boom arm for your microphone if you don't have one. Like, it doesn't have to be an expensive one. The one I'm using is like I don't know, it was like 10 bucks, not even that. It was super cheap, for 10 euros, you know, like it was very cheap. But it makes... Oh, my cast is gone, bruh. My cast is failing. Oh, Gutierrez got me. He's going to get me in the pit stop as well. Oh, if I knew that he was going to pit, then I would have stayed behind him. Because, yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Ah, yeah. Yeah, of course, if you have a boomer for your microphone already, then you know you didn't get a new one. Wait, bruh, I got used tires for some reason. Yeah, I think these are used tires already, but whatever. Hopefully, it's going to last until the end. Oh, come on, I'm being lapped again. But I guess for the most difficult part, it's going to be, you know, getting rid of the anxiety. God damn it. To move away. I don't want to risk getting a penalty for holding up the faster drivers. Hamilton fastest lap. Although I don't think he can get back on the podium. But he did have a decent, you know, charge, because he fell down to P11 from P3 or P4. At the start of the race, and then he managed to make his way back up to P4. Of course, it was kind of because, you know, Rosberg retired and Alonso retired. Oh, this is a good chance. Come on. Bottas had to lift off on the straight, but I guess he also pitted recently. Because I don't think he can make it on the old tires. You just have a look. Yeah. God damn it, he's going to finish ahead of me as well. Like, I personally don't know much about these like operating systems, you know, on that kind of level. Like, I know about this guy who, what was his name? Terry Davis, I think. Like, he was kind of like a schizo, I guess you can say. He was kind of like schizophrenic or something. And he made his like own operating system and shit like that. And he sent like this message to the FBI or the CIA that he's the king of the world or something. That was kind of funny. But I forgot the name of this stuff that he made, you know. I think his name was Terry Davis, right? But he was a very smart dude. Like the operating system was like offline or something like that. I don't know. Like I watched some video about him, but I don't remember, you know, the exact details about the stuff that he made. Gutierrez was overtaken by Bottas because he was letting through the McLaren, and this gives me a chance to attack, but I don't have DRS unfortunately. Yeah, Terry Davis, yeah. The Temple OS, yeah, you are right, that's the name of that offline, or I don't know the specifications of it, but yeah, that was the name of it. It was like a schizo, a bit. Come on, Webber. For DRS. Okay, of course, we'll not overtake Weber. He's going to help me overtake Gutierrez and Bottas. Oh, I think Weber actually hit Gutierrez. Yep. Oh, come on. Come on. Yes. Okay. And now we have to try to do the same with Bottas, but there's a lot of laps to go. Yeah, I don't think I can keep him behind. But I got DRS though, from Webber. It's going to help me defend a bit from Gutierrez. But yeah, I'm too far, I'm not going to be getting the DRS. Yeah. He has DRS and just going to fly past me. God damn it. Yeah, like it's difficult to be precise because I'm on the keyboard, you know. Like I'm playing this game on the keyboard. And it doesn't handle very good with a keyboard. Or a controller and shit like that, you know. But I use a keyboard and it's not very. This game is not good when it comes to like handling because the car is sliding a lot, you know. Like F1 2012 used to be a lot better, in my opinion. That's why it's kind of difficult to not to cut the corner because. Oops, excuse me. Because it's kind of difficult to be, you know, to be precise. Oh, you know a bit about Python, and your dad used to be like a programmer, I guess, right? Optimus. Like that's not a game company, right? This Optimus company. Yeah, that's a great idea, you know. Like you start in F1 2011 as Robert Kubica, and you know, like a alternative timeline where Kubica didn't have the crash, you know, and he stays with Renault for 2011, and then you move to Ferrari for 2012. Like there is a program called oh shit, what is it called? F1 F1 database manager or something like that, and that program allows you to modify um like basically you can start with any team, you know, because in F1 2012 you can't start with any team, you know, you can't start with Ferrari and shit like that. So I think it's called F1 database manager if I remember correctly, but I'm actually going to look it up. I'm going to swap over to my other screen just to make sure the game doesn't fuck itself up. F1 database manager. Oh, not this one. It's for earlier F1 games, you know, like F1 2012 and 2013. Ego Engine database. I think that's the. Hold on, let me look it up. Ego Engine database editor, maybe. Yeah, okay, so Ego database editor. Like that's the name of the program. It's a free program if I remember correctly. But basically you can modify. You can put yourself in the Ferrari, and start the career as a Ferrari driver in F1 2012, because I'm pretty sure Kubica had a contract with Ferrari in 2012. Like he would have been a Ferrari driver if he didn't have the accident. So maybe you can do that, like you start with Renault in 2011 and then you go to Ferrari in F1 2012. And then, I don't know, maybe you can continue with Ferrari or go to somewhere else, I don't know. But I'm going to swap over to my other screen. But yeah, it's called the Ego Engine Database Editor or Ego Database Editor, and you can modify all sorts of different things in these older F1 games like F1 2014, 13, the engine output, the AI behavior and shit like that. It's a very, very nice program that allows you to do a lot with the game, Yeah, that was a shame, that he had that accident. Because like, although Ferrari, I don't think he could have won with Ferrari as like a title contender, because Ferrari was just not a good team in 2012, 2013, 14. Like, oops, sorry, I accidentally hit my microphone boomer. Oh wait, the company became the CD project. Oh, they made the Cyberpunk game, right? CD Projekt Red. I think that's the name of the company who made the Witcher and the Cyberpunk 2077. Like, it's a very big company. Like, of course, Cyberpunk had a very rough launch. Like, I do remember that it was so buggy. It was, it's crazy. But as much as I can tell from today, they really fixed it. And they also have like some sort of a DLC for Cyberpunk 2077. Like Phantom Pain or Phantom City or something like that. I think there was this also Polish developer team. I think City Interactive, that was their name. There was this Midway plane fighting game that I used to play as a kid very often. I think it was called City Interactive. They also made this Sniper Ghost Warrior franchise, If I'm correct, I can be wrong, but they used to do a lot of these like Second World War games. Okay, so Optimus is CD Projekt Red. Yeah, okay, got it. Like for me, I guess the biggest game or the most successful game from my country was maybe the Nexus incident. It's like a space simulator, And there was also this other space managing game called Imperium Galactica 2 that was also very popular. And what else was there? I think Codename Panzers was also made here, if I remember, or made by a Hungarian developer team. That was a good game, I used to play that. I mean, I played all three of these games when I was a kid, you know. But I do remember that CD Projekt Red got like a shit ton of government aid from the Polish government to make the Cyberpunk game. Oh, I went really wide. God damn it. I mean, it doesn't matter because the car behind is a car that is going to lap me. God damn it. Yeah, Chilton is over a minute behind, so it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm going to finish P17, which is, you know, good. Like, the highest result this season was like P14 for me. But of course, I won't finish ahead of Bottas, who is my rival, unfortunately. The strategy of mine was not very good. Yeah, I'm from Hungary, yeah. I don't know about other like titles from Hungary that are, you know, like big. But I think Imperium Galactica was like the largest. Possibly. Or maybe the Nexus incident. Maybe these two. Both of them are like simulation games. Also, both of your parents are like programmers. Or like, you know, I guess they met at Optimus, maybe. Couldn't read the end of the... Oh, I turned too early. I was reading chat. But I did not get a corner card. So I guess your parents met at the Optimus company, right? That's cool. Like, these Eastern European games are so, I don't know, different. Especially when you look at games like, you know, the Metro series. It's like Russian. And then you have the Stalker franchise. That's the Ukrainian one. There was also this new Stalker released like 2 years ago maybe, and I don't know. Like, I always remembered Stalker that it was very difficult. It had like really good AI and stuff like that. Because I think I played one of the Stalker games, like the original Stalker games. I don't know if it was the first one or maybe it was Clear Sky, which is like the third one. I don't know. But I played one of them and it was actually difficult. The AI was pretty good. And the Metro series is also very good. Okay, I'm planning on playing the second game, because I finished the first game already. I think it's called Metro Last Light or something. Like, there is a lot of you can pick up a lot of free games on Epic Games. Like, I don't know if you know about that, you know. Like they hand out so many free titles, you know, like last Christmas they were giving out the Harry Potter game. What is it called? The what is it called? Hogwarts Legacy, I think that's the name of it. Hogwarts Legacy. That was free on Epic Games last Christmas. I also got F1 Manager 24 from that store for free. And what else is there? I mean, they gave out Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and the classic Fallouts as well. Although I don't know if I picked them up because the classic Fallouts are just so incredibly difficult. Like they are, you know, actually RPGs. Like you meet an enemy and sometimes you might get one tap. But sometimes, you know, you will one tap the enemy and kill it with relative ease. It is indeed a very difficult game. I will read chat in a second, just let me go to the main straight. I mean, less than 4 laps to go because I'm going to be I mean, I was lapped, so I have to do less laps. So technically there is just 3 laps to go for me. Oh, your mom worked in like a game studio. That's cool. Software Interactive. Like, what kind of games were they making? Because I only know about like the City Interactive, and they were making a lot of these like shooter games and war games and stuff like that. And of course the Sniper Ghost Warrior franchise, which is kind of like newer, you know? Although the first Sniper Ghost Warrior might be like over, I don't know, 10 years old or something. But yeah, like these Polish games seem to be very good, you know, because the Witcher games have like very high ratings, you know, like everyone seems to be positive about it. And like I never played it, but you know, I might because I do like RPGs. Like I recently finished the Star Wars, The Old Republic two-pass story, which is a Star Wars, you know, game where you are like, you're impacting or deciding how the story goes, you know, by making decisions and stuff like that. Like I like those kinds of games, you know, when you can decide how the story goes, you know. Ooh, that was a bit too wide. The race didn't exactly go. Like I was kind of hoping that maybe I can somehow finish in P15, but at the end I was just too slow. I mean, to be honest, it's understandable because I'm in a Caterham. This team was really bad. Caterham was always a backmarker team. They were always at the back of the grid. But yeah, like this idea that you have with Kubica, you know, being like making him a champion is great. But at least, you know, Kubica ended up winning Le Mans. So, not just Le Mans, he also won like some championship, like some endurance championship. And I think he also won in the rally category, like the Rally 2, it was called back then. Like back in 2013, I think he was the champion in one of the rally categories. Driving a Citroen, maybe. No, I think he might have been driving a Ford. And you know, he also returned to Formula 1. He did some testing with Renault, I remember that. Before he returned with Williams, but that car was really bad. The Williams car in 2019 was so bad. And Vettel wins, yeah. So he's going to gain points over Hamilton with that. P17. Decent result. But of course we finished here because of all the retirements, you know. Gorky 17. I never heard about it. Like, I will look it up in a minute. Just let's look at the race result. Yeah, Vettel wins ahead of Webber, so it's a Red Bull 1-2. And then Grosjean from P7 up to P3. Great job from him. Hamilton P4 is going to lose a lot of points with that, but I think he's still going to be leading the championship. Massa P5, Button P6, and Perez P7. Hülkenberg, Raikkonen, and Ricciardo scores a point for Toro Rosso. Sutil, Vergne, Maldonado, Di Resta, Gutierrez, Bottas, me, Chilton, Alonso, Bianchi, Pick, and Rosberg. Yeah, Hamilton is still leading by 6 points over Vettel, but just 3 races to go. Webber might catch Rosberg to finish 3rd in his last season. And yeah, Red Bull did close in on Mercedes, 21 points. Lotus is going to finish 3rd place ahead of Ferrari in the Constructors' Championship. Continue. Oh, you even have a friend in CD Projekt Red. That's nice. Like, I think they will definitely make more of the like the Cyberpunk games. Like, they also made some sort of a new update for it about like racing bikes or something like that. It's a win for Sebastian Vettel. Level 14 maybe? Yep. Nice. And yeah, Abu Dhabi, and then we will have the United States Grand Prix, I think. Yeah. So Abu Dhabi, USA, and then Brazil for the season finale, and we are still ahead of Bottas, which doesn't really matter now because I signed with Force India for next season, so you know. But this was a alright weekend. Let me swap to my other screen. And then also let me exit the game. Is it exiting or what is it doing? Oh, okay, it exited. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But let me look up the game that you mentioned. Gorky 17. Gorky 17. Gorky 17. Oh, it's a turn-based tactical game. Oh, it's like a horror type game. That is like some sort of a monster. Let me swap to the other screen so I can, so you can, you guys can actually see what I'm looking at. Uh, that is it. There it is. The screen is dark for a bit, but let me fix that. Okay. So yeah, it's like some sort of a monster hunting game. The graphics kind of remind me of, like the early Fallout games, like Fallout 1 and 2. Yeah, that is like these monsters in it. I do like these turn-based strategy games because I do play the Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. I stream that sometimes. It's a great game. Yeah, like you can add me on Discord. The name is the same on Discord as it is here. It's this Schizo Bandit if I remember correctly. But yeah, you can add me on Discord. I don't mind. Porky 17. It reminds me of the early Fallout games. Fallout 2 maybe. With this kind of tactical stuff. Although of course the Fallout game is a lot older than the Gorky 17. But I had no idea about this game. Oh, there is a Trabant. That's how you know that this is a Eastern European game. There is a Trabant. Although maybe it wasn't called a Trabant in Poland. Maybe it was like called something else. Maybe Warsaw or something. Like there was a car company called Warsaw, I think. But yeah, that's kind of funny. That's how you know that this game was made by a Eastern European developer studio. They have a Trabant in the game. Like, bro, it was crazy when communism was like a thing in the Eastern Bloc. Like, I'm pretty sure that in like East Germany, you had to wait like 15 or 18 years for one of these cars. It was insane. Like even in Hungary, if you wanted to buy like a Lada, like I don't know, Lada, maybe this one. Yeah, like if you wanted to buy a Lada like this, you had to wait at like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 years for it to actually arrive. Is it same bandit? Let me check. You are the Bulka, right? The Bulka person, right? With the bunny profile picture. But yeah, that's my mistake then if I didn't say it correctly. My username. Okay, that's you. Okay, okay. Yes, let's accept it. Yeah, yeah. But, like I get so many of these like random requests, of these like I guess scam bots. Not just requests, but what do you call it, like messages, you know, asking about the same thing. Like I had one that says, "Hey, that's such a unique profile pic. Is it from a show or something else?" And literally, like one day later, another one of these random photo accounts texts me that that profile picture is fire. Where is it from? Like there is so many of these bots on Discord, you know. But you know, since I blocked the servers that I get these bots from, then you know it improved. But yeah, like it was crazy how long you have to wait for one of these like Ladas, you know. I think, I mean, it's a Italian car, I think, like a Fiat something, like Fiat 125, maybe 124, maybe. Yeah, so it's like, of course, a licensed car from Italy for the Eastern Bloc. What Cyberpunk? Actually, let me go on YouTube. 'Cause if I remember correctly, there was some sort of a update for Cyberpunk from CD Projekt Red. Let me close this one. We take it away, and okay. Is it? Yeah, okay. It should be good. Should be good. Cyberpunk 2077 update. Yeah, this one. I think they add like some sort of a racing feature into the game. Hmm. Update. Bike race. Bike race, maybe. No, this is not it. Yeah, it doesn't show up for some reason. Hmm. But I guess this is going to be the update, or this is it. No, this is 8 months ago. Let me go to the channel. 3 months ago, then where did I see that video? I'm confused. Maybe it's on the CD Projekt Red. CD Pro. Maybe it's on the CD Projekt Red channel. No. Bruh. Oh, you have a Devo Tico. That's like one of these like small cars, right? Like the small two-door compact car. Mm. Yeah, it doesn't show up, unfortunately. I don't know. Am I schizoing out? Cyberpunk 2077 new update. 3 weeks ago. That's a DLC. Wait, they canceled the second DLC? I did not know about that, you know, that they canceled the second DLC. 3 months ago. Yeah, like this is weird because I recently watched that trailer, and it was like about bike racing. So was it maybe like a mod? Oh, there is also this game. I think shit. Who was the person who made the soundtrack for the Doom games? Forgot his name. Doom games. Com. Mick Gordon. Okay, Mick Gordon. He was the one who composed the music for the Doom games, like Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, and shit like that. And he also makes the sound, the music for the gameplay. Yeah, for this game. It's also like a cyberpunk-ish game, you know. Of course, there is an ad. Ooh, ads. There is a Zesty ad. But yeah, there was 2 ads. Oh man, I do like rock music, you know, like this metal music. It also looks very good, this game. It was Mick Gordon, yeah. Who made the soundtrack for the Doom games. Terminate Rogue AI. Like it's kind of have like a Judge Dredd feeling to it, you know. Let me skip ahead a bit until they actually, you know, leave the ship. Like you are some sort of a police officer in this game. But yeah, you can tell that the music was made by Mick Gordon. Because it sounds so much like him, you know. But yeah, like this reminds me of the Judge Dredd movies. There was also like a Judge Dredd game, like long time ago, you know. Like I don't know if this is a co-op game or what is it about. Like what kind of game this is. If you can play it on like multiplayer or something, or just a single player game, you know.
That's the first data drive, marked. Running a bypass.
Stealth wall deployed.
But it does look really nice, you know, like the level design.
Suspect inside is jamming our system access. Breach and clear the apartment. Weapons hot.
And finally, they are going to start shooting, I guess. Right? Yeah.
No hesitation.
That dude has like 6 hands, what the fuck? It's so weird, you know, like this. It has like some sort of a helmet on.
There are 2 more data cubes on this block.
The system knows.
But yeah, that dude had like 6 or 4 hands. Yeah, you can destruct the environment a lot.
Prosecute. With extreme prejudice.
Fuck you, man!
Consciousness transfer approved.
No!
It kind of looks like Hellboy. With the red skin, you know. But yeah, like I do look forward to this game because of how, you know, the sound is being made by Mick Gordon. I don't know. I have no idea why they got rid of him from the Doom franchise, you know. Like there was this DLC, I think, for Doom Eternal called the Gods or something like that, and he didn't make the soundtrack for that game for some reason. And yet there is this new Ace Combat game that's going to be releasing. And yeah, I had to look at the Exa Killer before. Bro, there is another red, come on. Come on. This is also like one of these. It's kind of more similar to Blade Runner, I guess.
Empty.
Like you are a bounty hunter and you have to like hunt down like androids, I guess. Wait, what? The new Need for Speed, what? What the hell? New Need for Speed. No, that cannot be. Okay, that's not an official channel. That cannot happen, you know. Routine. Oh yeah, that's the horror game. I did see people play that. What else is there? Effect, we did see that. Exa Killer. The Expanse. Oh yeah, I do have one of this The Expanse game, I think, on somewhere. It's like also one of these games where you can decide the fate of the story, you know, by making decisions. Warhammer. Yeah. I don't know about other releases. Yeah, Mick Gordon. Of course, they're putting him everywhere because he's, you know, he's a pretty big name in like the music industry, especially when it comes to games. Of course, there's going to be a new Ace Combat 8. I do have the 7th Ace Combat game. I don't know what the name of it though, like Ace Combat 7 something else. I did play that a bit, but didn't finish it though. I don't know, I have a tendency to like start the games and then never finish them, you know? I don't know why. What the fuck is that? 1 year ago. Okay, this is not new. All hashed? Or cast? What the hell is this? Oh! It's like one of these, what do you call it? Like Souls-like games, like Dark Souls maybe, or Skyrim. It's very similar to that, or seems very similar to that. Yeah, I don't see anything else. I don't know about anything new. Okay, let me swap back to my other screen. Oh, where is it? Okay. Okay. It looks like Sons of the Forest. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess kind of looked similar to that as well. But because of how the character was throwing like a fireball, I was like, you know, it looks very similar to like Skyrim or Dark Souls or stuff like that. Like, what was the name of this new game? I forgot. Was it Interact? Exodus. Oh yeah, I think I have this one Oh wait, there is gameplay of this one? Whoa. I did not see this. But yeah, I think I do have this one on my wish list on Steam. It's like these robots, or yeah, it kind of looks like they are robots. Yeah, they are not like monsters, but they are robots. Oh, that was a big boom. Shredder. Open world space RPG by Mass Effect creators. I mean, I played the first Mass Effect recently, and I did enjoy it. I think it was fun. But that other game reminded me of this thing, the Grail Fall of Avalon. Yeah, this one as well. Is there a gameplay trailer? Yeah. Yeah, I cannot escape from the ads, bro. There is no escape.
Kemencében sütött, 70%-kal kevesebb zsírtartalommal.
For such a long time.
It's also like one of these like Skyrim type games, you know.
Countless deaths.
You know, with this war, with the magic abilities and the monsters. I mean, it does look very good though. That was like a tree creature or something. Oh, this place kind of looks nice. Oh, that's like a huge knight. That's a ghost or something. Like these kind of games have very strange enemies, you know.
Some human.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like Skyrim basically, I guess. That's what they were like going for, I suppose, you know. On record game. On record gameplay. Oh, it's like a shooter game. From this one 2 years ago. Record gameplay. Yeah, 2 years ago. Both of these videos are. But this is a real, like real video. Or is it? Yeah, it looks like a real video, but
Shots fired! Shots fired!
is this like a real footage or like what the fuck is this? Like, is this a movie? It's ultra realistic game. I mean, it does look crazy. Like it's so real. Yeah, like how is this so realistic? Like you look at the smoke and the lighting. Yeah, like look at this. Like if it was like just a still picture, I would be like, this is a real place, you know. Or someone took this picture. It's censored. I guess that's like an in-game, right? Oh, there is like no light up here. How the hell do they make this so realistic looking? Was that a drone? Like even the animations are so precise, you know, like so realistic looking. Oh, so there is this other game, Body Cam. It's like similar to this one. But man, this looks insanely good. Oh, you can like choose how to talk to the NPC. Oh. On record, okay. What was the other body cam? Is it going to show up here? No. Okay. Body cam gameplay. Whoa. 4K RTX 5090. Brother. Sorry about the ads, but you know. Oh yeah, this also looks pretty realistic. Well, except yeah, the bullets impacting the yeah, it's kind of like there was a invisible wall, maybe. I guess he was shooting. I mean, he's kind of shooting into this steel thing. But it's very bright, like it's crazy bright. Kind of looked like that there was a invisible wall, you know. And the bullets were impacting that. Oh, he's dead. But is this like a VR game or what is this? Damn. Oh, he got shot. That was very unlucky. Like the moment he tried to reload, he died. Because there was an enemy. Oh, it's not a VR game. But, oh yeah, look at the ground. Yeah, like look at the detail on the ground. Damn. Like it's kind of blur. No, actually this is good. Yeah, like it's so detailed. It looks crazy. Like even the pistol, like it's so realistic looking. Oh, he died. Bro, I think if someone would upload footage of this game into like TikTok or something, you might actually get banned or something like that, because TikTok might think that this is realistic, you know. Like this is actually real life or something. Damn, you run this on 60 FPS? That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, like look at the details on the ground and shit, and even on the player's body. Ooh, that's a very close grenade. Did he die? Yeah. Oh, he is not dead yet. Well, he didn't react to me. It was kind of funny. Like he shot him in the head again and he kept screaming. Bro just refused to die. Oh, there is like a different type of map. Yeah, like I think if you upload a footage of this game into TikTok, it will think that it's realistic, you know, like it's actually real people shooting each other or something. And is the NVIDIA setup good? Because like when I got my new PC, like that was back in 2023, I went for a AMD setup. Like I have a RX 6700 XT, I think. Hold on, let me look inside my PC. The Radeon Nitro. RX 6700 XT Radeon. Like I did look up a lot of these tests because, you know, I wanted to pick a great GPU, and I have a R5. How is it called? R5. Yeah, I have the that one. I have this one as a CPU. 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I don't remember my motherboard, unfortunately. Yeah, it looks similar. It looked very similar to Italy, that map from Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I mean, the best looking game was like Crisis 3. Crisis 3. And it's also so weird they made like a remastered version of these games, you know? Like this game. Bro, every time there is an ad, I die inside. There is always a new fucking ad. But yeah, like they made a remastered version of this game. It's kind of it's so weird because Crysis games always look so good. Like even the first one from 2007 looks insanely good.
Whatever they found, it's dead now.
How far to 34th Street Station?
Couple of clicks. We'll have to get around the kill zone first.
Oh, the first beam engine was on the, on the Crytek engine.
No.
I mean, I
Cell or closing
know
in.
about
There's no
the
time to
that
go
game, you know,
around.
this crash testing game.
Radius and rate of fires within
G.
manageable parameters.
I know about it. This, you know, it has like this crazy, that detailed crash physics or crash stuff. Damn. It kind of looks AI, to be honest, you know. The upper one. Is it not AI? Because it looks sus. At least to me. Like it kind of looks like an AI generated like GTA does that. There is this beam engine G cry engine. Oh, 13 years ago, goddamn. Rigs of Rods. What the hell is Rigs of Rods? Did they mistype the thing? Wasn't it supposed to be like Rigs of Roads? Yeah, like I was suspecting that the footage of was like AI generated. Like it's so annoying, bro. Like you think something is like, you know, real footage or a real picture, but it's just AI. Like there's this A bot AI. Is this how it? Yeah. Like it's ridiculous how good this looks, you know. I guess that's supposed to be like Trevor, you know, but Indian. Yeah. Rigs of Rods was the... Oh, so it was like the first... Okay. Like I was playing some sort of a truck game and that also had like a similar name, I think. That's why I was mistakenly thinking that it was, you know, the same. But I mean, Battlefield 4 also used to look insanely good for what was it, 2014? Yeah, 4. Like it looked insane. Like I remember one of my classmates could run this thing on like the highest settings, and I was so jealous. Like, goddamn. I mean, just look at this thing. Oh, mute the music for this one. Like I played the first map on his PC when I was over there with my, you know, friends. We went over to my classmate, you know, because he had this game and he could run it on the highest graphic setting, and we were like, holy shit. It looks fantastic. Still, 13 years ago. God damn. Like there is so many mods for this BMG game. Like these Formula 1 mods and shit like that. Oh yeah, and of course, Battlefield, yeah. Battlefield 3 also.
Shame.
A good looking game. Oh yeah, I remember this mission. It was so fucking good. Like it was interesting how, you know, back in these days, you had Battlefield that had insane graphics, and Call of Duty was like more focusing on the story instead of graphics. Left 4 Dead. Oh yeah, the zombie game. Yeah. Right? That's the zombie game. Didn't they make like a new one, like a new Left 4 Dead? It's called something else, but there was a new zombie game like that. Like I never played that, to be honest. The only similar game that I like have would be either the Zombie Army trilogy, you know. It's also like a similar game. Army trilogy. Yeah. I have this one. I did play this one. It also has these character skins, you know, in the game. It was kind of surprising, you know, because this game is set in the second, or actually after the Second World War. There is also this other one called Killzone 2. I think I have it on Epic Games. Like I don't want to play the trailer of this or anything because you know, that is the mustache man. So I don't know if YouTube will be, you know, pissed off or anything. But yeah, it's a fun game. It's also like you can play it up to like 4 people, I think. It's like a squad. Play. Link crash. Airplane crash. Oh, this is from 10 years ago, goddamn. I mean, I do remember that this game always had like a very popular like view, you know, like how do I say it, like everyone loved it, you know. Of course, it kind of looks like slow motion, but of course, this is a old game. Like when did this game came out? Like 2011 or something. Has to be like somewhere around there, like 2011, 2010, 20, or maybe was it when? No, this will be too late. Oi, oi, oi. What else is there? Oh yeah, the Warhammer. Oh, 1 year ago, that's an old one. Cyberpunk. Star Wars. Oh yeah, we already watched the Star Wars trailer. State of Decay. They don't even do this kind of like what was it called? The E3. E3. Unseller. Yeah. Damn. I used to watch this like when it was still a thing. Like this was this big, you know, event where all of these different companies showcased their games and shit like that. Is the GTA 4 good? Because like I sometimes I think I actually have it on my wish list, but I just, you know, kind of consider it sometimes to buy it. Oh, that also there was this. What was the name of that game? Oh, Son of Rome. Was it this game? I think. Yeah, this game. This also had like crazy graphics, you know. 12 years ago. Although I think this was for the Xbox first. Or maybe it came for the... No, I think it was a Xbox exclusive. And then I guess after Xbox was purchased by Microsoft, this became like a PC port as well. Microsoft. Never mind.
So many enemies.
Yeah, this shit was crazy.
And our world will descend into darkness. I will never let that happen.
Oh, you have the physical copy of the Need for Speed Most Wanted. I finished that game recently. Like I beat Razor, I think 2 years ago. or something like that. Like I don't know when was the previous stream of the Need for Speed Most Wanted, but let me check. 4 days ago it was actually. Yeah, like I did have the Redux mod, or the Redux version of the game, so it wasn't a like a unmodded version. Like for me, the one game that I do have the physical copy of from my childhood is the 1946. Yeah, I used to play this all the time. 16 years ago. I mean, this game was like made by modders in like the early 2000s. And I do have the physical copy of this. It's like a plain fighting game. Like a flying simulator, I guess you can say. I used to play the shit out of this one. Like I still do play it sometimes, but with mods now. There is this big mod for it called B80, the bot mod basically. Adds like thousands of new aircraft. It's some really funky aircraft. Another Henkel project. Yeah, like this game used to be so amazing. I have the physical copy of this one at home or at my parents' place. It was like 2007 when this game came out. I mean, the original IL-2 Sturmovik came out in like 2001, I think. And then the DLCs. This one has all the DLCs, if I remember correctly. Comments are turned off. 16 years ago. Damn. Yeah, they're being hit with the missiles. There is this big mod for it, the bot mode. That's like, I don't know, that's, the first World War planes. It has like the interwar planes. And it of course adds like, stuff like this, like the newest, well, newer games like, MiG-15 and F4 Phantom and shit like that. Yeah, the Dawn of Flight is the first World War stuff. And this is the newest upgrade, I think, the Danger Zone. Landing a B-52 on an aircraft carrier. I used to download some, mods or campaigns for it. Like there was this Iraq-Iran war campaign. That was a lot of fun. Oh, there was also this, I think it was made by a Polish company, the Kursk game. Also played this on the channel, but yeah. It was like, it's about, the sinking of the Kursk, the submarine, the Russian submarine. And I'm pretty sure this was also made by Polish developers because it had like a lot of, there was a lot of Polish people working on it. So I guess the entire studio was Polish. And yeah, I did play this on the channel. I streamed it before, and it was really good because it's so detailed, you know, like you can walk around the submarine. It's insane. Like you can basically go anywhere, you know. You can go into the, I don't know, the control room. You can go into the captain's office. You can go anywhere, and you play as a spy on this sub. You try to collect basically like secrets and shit like that, or information, and eventually, of course, you die along with the. Well, actually, the game has 4 endings, but I only know about 2 endings. Like the one that I chose for my playthrough was the together in that when you stay with the crew and you know you die after the submarine sinks. And the other one is when you try to escape from the submarine through the hole on the ship, you know, and you survive. Yeah, it's after the explosion occurred. Like I don't know if you know about the Kursk submarine disaster, but yeah, like a dummy torpedo exploded in the front of the, or in the torpedo room, you know, and the submarine sank and everyone on board died in 2001, I think. But yeah, it's like really cool that you can be like everywhere on the submarine. You can go to the conning tower, the sonar room, everywhere. It's very buggy, like it was very unfinished, unfortunately. That was the only thing that I really disliked about it. It was very unfinished, it was buggy. And the animations also, they were kind of weird looking, you know? Like they were very slowish. But I did enjoy this game a lot. Like I do like submarines a lot. I do stream Cold Waters, which is a submarine game. Sometimes on the there's yeah, like these ones. Killer fish games, yeah. It's also an amazing game, like I do love it. It's unfortunate that they kind of abandoned it, you know, but I love it so much. Yeah. I mean, I want to play more of this, but I kind of want to finish the F1 2013 career mode as well. Because I only have to do like 3 streams of that, you know. Full dynamic campaigns. Well, yeah, like it has only 2 campaigns in a way. It has the Atlantic campaign, and then it has the South China Sea campaign. So yeah. Mode for you? What do you mean? What mode? Oh, you are right. Like, are you starting like a new career or something? It's yeah, it has the 25 F1, I mean F2 cars as well. Like this one doesn't have the classic cars, right? I mean F1 25, yeah. Let's go for that one. Let's go for F125. Like, I also have F125, but I didn't play it yet. Like, I want to wait until, I actually catch up. Because how I'm doing the career mode, in F1 2013. And I'm doing it in order, like I'm finishing the 2013 season. And then I will play the 2014 season on the 2014 game. And then move on to 2015, 2016, 17, So it's going to take a while until, I get to F125. Like, usually I wait until it goes on sale, like every January. EA does a sale of F125 or, the new F1 game. And it's okay, for an example, I got F124 for like 10 euros or something like that, like it was very cheap because F124 was kind of shitty. Of course, there is another ad. Bruh. I used to play like some sort of a helicopter game like this, but I don't recall which one it was. Like, are you starting a new career? First name and last name of the driver. I mean, you can do like a Kubica career, like put him in the Ferrari or something. Or is there like, no, there is this other guy, what's his name? He raced in Formula 3 or 2. Kacper Stuka, I think. He's like a young driver. Is that Kacper Stuka? Yeah. He's also Polish, right? Yeah, he's Polish. Maybe you can do like a career as him, Kacper Stuka. Eurocup 3 Winter Series. Polak V, yeah. Shout out to Poland. Polak V. Is he still in F3? Oh, he's in F2? What is he? I don't know. Formula 4. I don't know what this says about Helmut Marko and Kacper Stuka. Or did he want to sign him? Although Helmut Marko doesn't work for Red Bull anymore, I think. Oh, someone did already a Kacper Stuka career on F1 24. That's cool. Oh, there is a Kacper Stuka edit. But yeah, I do remember that he's in the F1 Manager game as well, I think. He's affiliated with Red Bull. If I remember correctly. Is he in F3? Oh, Marco is criticizing Kacper Stuka. I mean, I didn't really follow, F3 and F2, so I don't know too much. About, what's going on in these series. Euro Cup 3. Oh, so he's racing in this series as well. Euro Cup. Like maybe he's not affiliated with Red Bull anymore. Like they always have so many like drivers. Oh, what day is it? Is it the 3rd? Okay. I have to wait. How long? Oh yeah. How long do I have to wait for the... I mean, not that long to be honest. Hmm. Like I collect these diecast cars, you know, like different Formula One cars and Porsche race cars and shit like that. And the new release is going to be like on the 7th this month, but I don't think I will get that one. It's kind of like an ugly car, like an ugly Porsche. But I will buy the next F1 car. Which one is good? I think it's going to be the brown GP, right? Yeah, it's going to be the brown GP of Jensen Button. You closed your you closed your PC. Like, did you press the power button or something? Hold on, let me put it like this. So yeah, like I collect these models, you know, and the next one is going to be the brown GP from 2009. This one. It's going to be this one. I will definitely get this one. It's such a good looking car. Oh, you typed a Linux command, okay. Such a good looking car. I guess the first, well, you know, the Mercedes team before they became Mercedes was this one. But they also do the, or, I mean, not F1, but like this. Yeah, this is the other one that I collect, you know, this collection. Like I have so many of these. But I don't think I will pick up the new West one because it's kind of like ugly. Can I click on the... Okay, it doesn't seem like I can click on the site. Yeah, it doesn't let me. Don't let me do this. Let me close it like this, and let me do it like this. Oh, I have to delete a lot. It was a very long link. I mean, for me, like the first few was like so good looking, you know, like this, especially the first one, the Moby Dick. It's like a silly name, but it's such a good looking car. Porsche 935. Like it's been over a year since they released, you know, like they release every 2 weeks basically. And there is going to be a lot. Like currently, this is going to be the next one, but I won't get that one. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of ugly. I think I will also skip this one, and maybe this one as well, like this one. Oh yeah, like yeah, I did see that Lego and Formula One did this collab, you know, and they are selling the new Audi car. Like from last year, I have the Burago one. Burago. The Ferrari. Let me swap it. Like I have this one, the Ferrari from last year, you know. This one. Except it's not the Hamilton number, you know, but the Leclerc number. I wanted to get the Hamilton one. Although I'm not a Hamilton fan, I just simply wanted to get this card because of, you know, it's his first season at Ferrari and stuff. But I have the Alfa Romeo 23. Yeah, I have this one. The Alfa Romeo. I think it's Bottas. Yeah. The Bottas number 77 is the one that I have, and I also have the Red Bull one. The Red Bull. Yeah, it's Verstappen's card that I have, you know. Oh, you have a Lego Boeing. That's nice. Like I didn't know they make like actual, you know, aircraft like that. I do have some of these like I used to build model kits, you know, like planes and stuff like that when I was like when I was a kid. But recently I started to buy some of these like let me pull it up on screen. It's similar to, you know, the collection Porsche and F1 and stuff like that. Like I have the first two one, the Spitfire and the Mustang. I did not get the others. Like I was considering buying the Zero, you know, because it's such a nice looking plane. But yeah, like I might get this one, the Henkel 177. I mean 177. Might get this one because I do like these twin engine bombers, you know, or twin engine fighters and stuff. But they have a decent list, you know. Oh, that Williams car was really good looking, the 21 Williams car. I liked it, personally. This is also going to be nice, the flying boat, you know, the H8. They have the Liberator, Lancaster, Ukevot 200. But yeah, I think I might get the Henkel 177 because it's a very good looking plane in my opinion. It's a twin engine bomber. So let me swap it. This one. Like, of course, this is a model kit, you know, so it looks very good because it was built by someone. Oh yeah, the PZ, yeah. I actually have it saved somewhere. The that's the light bomber, right? The PZL-23, the Polish light bomber. Yeah. Yeah. I have one of these like model kits saved somewhere on my search, like Opera, you know. I use that one and have it saved somewhere. I also have the, oh, where is it? The mm, uh, where is it? Okay, I got it. I got it. Got it. Let me replace it. I have this one saved. You know, the Or Porzel. It's like I wanted to, sometimes I want to buy like a model kit to build. And I was thinking the Or Porzel. It's like a very famous Polish submarine. Like I made some videos about the commander of the Or Porzel, but I didn't finish it though. I actually forgot the source that I was using, so I don't think I can continue having that. But yeah, they have some, you know, U-boats as well, the Type 7, Type 9. Ooh, that's a really expensive one and a really big one. Oh, 172 scale. This is huge. God damn. Oh yeah, they have the Type 23 as well. I don't know. I don't really have like a place where I could build these subs or these model kits, you know. Like I already spend money on the models that I buy, you know, the diecast cars and such. Like, let me find that video that I made. It was like in the short form content. Because like I do sometimes these like, is it going to show up? Yeah. Let me swap it. Properties, yeah. Like I made this one some time ago, you know. Like I used to make a lot of these like videos about like sometimes I still make videos about submarine commanders and stuff. Like he was the commander of the Orporza, you know. And it's kind of, it looks like that he was blackmailed, you know, by the Soviets, because when his submarine was being built in the Netherlands, I think it was a Dutch built submarine, you know, the Orporzel. He had like some sort of affair with a prostitute, and the Soviets used that to blackmail him. But I never finished this series, you know. Like I have a lot of these, you know, shorts type of videos. Sometimes it's just gameplay, sometimes it's, you know, it's like more history related stuff, you know, about U-boat commanders and shit. With some, you know, nice music and some, you know, Silent Hunter 3 in the background. And yeah, sometimes it's just gameplay stuff that I do. But, you know, I also put some, you know, gameplay, I mean, clips from my streams, you know. Like when I was in the torpedo room of the Kursk, you know, the game that I was showing before. Torpedo room? It was like, nice. Look at this place, bro. Yeah, it was crazy. Holy shit, it's huge. Yeah, what a crazy place this is, you know. It was so good. But yeah, like sometimes I do these kinds of, you know, videos because I like, enjoy the history and stuff like that. And of course, I sometimes use, you know, IL-2 Sturmovik, like this one. You know, the Henkel 111Z. Oh, you don't really like the military stuff. I understand. I mean, it's kind of. I mean, it's not always sad and bad, you know. But to be honest, like the videos that I make it's like, you know, kind of more on the bad side. Like sometimes I make videos about the incidents of certain submarines, you know, like the K21. And was a movie about it, you know, Hostile Waters. It's a pretty good movie. It's actually on YouTube, you know. But I guess you're not really interested in this military stuff, but yeah, I made like a video of this. Like one of the missile silos on the submarine was like leaking, you know, and as the seawater leaked into the missile silo, it interacted with the fuel of the missile, you know, and it exploded. And eventually, like 4 crew members died, I think. Yeah, and he was the guy who saved, you know, everyone. Like he went into the nuclear reactor rooms and they shut it off, but he got trapped in there and died. I don't know, like I just find it very, you know, entertaining in a way to tell these stories, but I understand why people don't like this kind of stuff, you know. But yeah. Okay, so I think I will end the live here. It was a decent, you know, a decent race. If I do say so myself, although I kind of look left out on the end, you know, with the Gutierrez and Bottas finishing ahead of me, but yeah, I couldn't really go faster than that. So yeah, tomorrow I think I will do another stream of this. I mean F1 2013, and try to like maybe finish the game in the upcoming few days. Like I usually do one race in a stream, you know, so since I do full distance races, so 3 more streams of this game. So I think I will just keep streaming this game until it's, you know, done. So tomorrow another round of F1 2013. And then after that, I don't know, we will see. Yeah, have a nice night. See you later, man. But yeah, so tomorrow another round of F1 2013. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's stream and I see you next time. So bye bye.